Newspaper mogul James Reed was found dead.
After the sudden death of his father, a bored millionaire puts on a mask and starts fighting crime with his kung fu expert friend Kato in The Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet comes to the screen with, no pun intended, some bad buzz. It's gone through a couple of high-profile directors, and even after director Michel Gondry and star Seth Rogen finished shooting it, it's been on the shelf for months. That's never a good sign, and my expectations were pretty low for this. How about you, Pat?
Oh, extremely low. Its trailers made it look generic, its marketing with Hardee's destroyed all of its geek cred, and its star is quite possibly the most overexposed face in Hollywood.
I want you to take my hand, and I want you to come with me on this adventure.
I'll go with you, but I don't want to touch you.
To me, this film felt like a quirky Iron Man. There's the snarky playboy lead meant to endear, some quasi-realistic action that's trying to pierce through the superpower bubble, but none of that works. Seth Rogen's portrayal is grossly off-putting, and the story feels more like a Saturday morning cartoon than a blockbuster action flick.
Pat, you know me, I hate to agree with you, but I actually have to about Rogen. I wanted to give him a chance because he's such an unconventional choice to play a superhero, but his character is so incompetent that the joke wears thin. Actually, the movie makes a lot of unconventional choices, and at a time when the superhero movie can be accused of becoming a bit stale, it was a little bit refreshing. However, while it's weird enough to gain some of my affection, it's not quite weird enough to be good.
Here's what will make us different. We will pose as villains to get close to the bad guys. That way, no one will suspect we're really the good guys.
Michel Gondry's visual-centric style of direction achieved what I feel few films can, and that's make 3D exciting the entire runtime of the movie. Sure, it's a throwaway plot, but fun in action. The Hornet has got loads of it. This film won't be as enjoyable viewing it from your couch as in the theater, so with a barely passable grade, I'll say it's worth the price of admission.
I saw it in 2D, and I actually thought the visuals were still very inventive and interesting, but that's not the problem. The problem would be a clunky script and an off-putting lead. It pains me because there's a lot of great stuff in this movie, interesting set pieces, good performances by the villain Christoph Waltz and sidekick Jay Cho, but it never coheres into anything quite worth the price of admission.